contract is with Turo. Turo has a contract with the guest that the guest will pay $100 a day or whatever that is. My contract's with Turo. That's one of the things I like about Turo. I'm not worried about the guest stiffing me. I'm not worried about the guest giving me a bad debit card. I'm not worried about the guest doing a credit card and then doing a chargeback, because the truth is my contract is with Turo. Turo is going to pay me whether the guest pays them or not. And so that is really one of the good parts about Turo that I quite like. One of the bad parts of that is it creates a conflict of interest. For example, if there is an after rental problem, for example, hypothetically speaking, a $250 smoking fee, and Turo has already charged their card, and we say, hey, there's a smoking fee, and Turo says, okay, you've given us enough evidence, there's smoking ash, there's cigarettes, whatever the crap. There's a text message from the person saying I smoked in your car, which used to be accepted as evidence and isn't now, because we had used that a bunch of times. Hey, this, that, and the other, it seems like you're smoking. Yeah, my buddy was smoking, cool. Okay, cool. The $250 fee. Can't use that anymore. They've made it virtually impossible to collect a smoking fee. So that $250, my contract is not with the guest, my contract is with Turo. So Turo has to pay me that $250. And then Turo has to go and collect that $250 from the guest. And if Turo is marketing to someone who's using, for example, a prepaid debit card, which we know they've allowed, and that prepaid debit card only had enough money for the rental, and the prepaid debit card is dead, then what Turo has actually done is, by allowing smoking fees to be collected, they've taken $250 out of their own pocket because my contract's with Turo. So there's a conflict of interest there. If there's anything after the initial money is collected, then Turo's on the line to collect those fees so that they're not out money. And I think Turo has realized it is very, 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 very difficult to collect from some of their clientele, because some of their clientele understand that you can smoke in a Turo car and they won't charge you. So they have started to attract a clientele that does smoke. And this 10 unpleasant smells isn't because every car I have smells like feet, or every car I have smells like skunk. It's because a lot of my cars smell like smoke, because Turo has ripped the teeth out of their smoking policy, because Turo didn't want to pay the $250 fee because Turo couldn't figure out how to get reimbursed. Also, because some hosts, and every one of you is garbage, some hosts abused it. And so now all of us get to deal with these repercussions of just having our vehicles smoked in all the time. So yeah, my highest ding on cleanliness is smell. Well, make it so people don't smoke in my cars. We'll be able to keep them clean. That's not what they're doing. So that's a little bit obnoxious.